Twitchy Heads Gabby back again. I'm getting ready to start on another penny box. This is my second one for this week. Hopefully I'll get it done before the end of the week. I did find a couple of vendors to get this one started. Kind of fun. If we can get in there. There's a 2009. There we go. And a wheat penny. And a dime. How cool is that? I wanted to show you. I've been using this other coin mat for a long time, and I'll still be using this one a lot. Let me get this stuff out of the way. That's the one that I've been using, and I sell these on eBay. I've sold a lot, pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, all that stuff. I made a new one, just kind of focused for my hunt, because I do more of the just hoarding copper, and then looking for the wheat pennies and the Canadian pennies and the 2009, that sort of thing. And so I made a mat just for that. My zinc, I keep right there. My 82s, today's copper, and this is my search area. And I do have kind of like in gray the key dates, so just to keep an eye out for as I'm going through it. And then over here, that stupid light. Wheat pennies, 50s, 40s, 30s, and older. The Canadian pennies, King George, and then the different breakdowns of the years, because they're all 98% copper, but they have a different weight. And so from 53 to 79, and 80 and 81, and 82 to 96. That's 2.5 grams, 2.8 or something, and then 3.24, I believe is what it is. Same with that one. Anyway, that's because this is what I'm into. This is for the 2009s. Sometimes I get other foreign coins, or I'll get a couple of extra fine ones that I want to keep, or maybe an S, whatever. Varieties, if I get a chub, or just something different. And then other coins, just in case something else comes along. And then of course my dimes, just to make it fun. And then on the back, I have some basic information. Whoops. About U.S. cents, and I talk about the copper weight, and the grams, and then the zinc, the 82s to if you want to weigh them, because you want the copper ones at 3.1, the zinc's 2.5. Talk a little bit about the 2009 series that came out. Then I go on into the Canadian, so the breakdown of those, the different weights. It's 3.24, and then that was 2.8. The 80 and 81 is 2.8, and then the 82 to 96 is 2.5 grams. That's the 12-sided. And then from there, they made them either zinc, and then they started making them out of steel. Then of course they quit making them in 2012. Then just a little bit of other general information. And so I'll go ahead. In case somebody wants one of these, if they're doing kind of the same thing I'm doing, then I'm going to have these for sale also on eBay. And I'll get a link to it down below this video. But anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there. I thought it would be fun to do something a little bit geared toward more specifically what I do. And I hope you get a kick out of it. So I'm going to get off here and start tearing these guys open. And I'll get those three first. I'll get my dime and my wheat penny out, and we'll see if we get my 3 pounds today. That's what my goal is for each box, is hoping to get 3 pounds and hopefully 10 wheat pennies. All right, let's get started. Well, I went through the roll that had the 2009 in it, and it had several coppers in there as well. And then I opened up the roll that had the dime ender, and it's right there. And toward the end of the roll, I also get a wheat penny. So this is not the ender wheat penny, but this is my first wheat penny, 53D. So it'll go over here with the 50s. I think I'm going to get a kick out of this mat. Trying to adjust my light a little bit. Don't shake the camera. 82. Now this is the roll that has the wheat ender right here. It is a 53D, so it goes over here also with the 50s. I don't have, usually I take and put a piece of tape at each end here and here to keep the mat from moving around. I haven't done that yet, but I would suggest if you're interested in this mat to be sure and tape it down, because once you get a stack of anything and you push the mat, you're going to knock that stack over. So, just tape it up, then rip the tape off, and you'll have to clean your mat every now and then. But anyway, that's what I think. Copper. Well, this is my 5th roll and my 3rd wheat penny. $19.50, so it'll go on the same stack as the other two. Come on. Well, this is the end of the next roll, the 6th roll, and here is my 4th wheat penny. Again, it's from the 50s. This is the 8th roll and my 5th wheat penny. Yeah. 1950s. They're all in the 50s so far. I keep weighing those 83s, but I'm not finding anything but zinc. Probably that's what I'll find the rest of my life, but I might get lucky someday. You never know. It's copper. Wow. I'm in my 19th roll, and I finally find my first Canadian. It's a 12-sided 1995, so I've got just the slot for that right there. Most of the rolls, I feel like the copper is like 6 or 7, but I found a few that's 9 or 10, so it's hard to say, but I don't think it's going to be overwhelmingly over. Aha! This is the 21st roll, and this is wheat penny number 6. 1941. Yay, we get to put it in a different slot this time. I didn't add a slot for my gnarly pennies. Oh, there's another 2009. Put that over there. 1982. Goes up above there. '83. Zinc. Well, I'm halfway through the box, and you know what time that means? It means it's bedtime. I got a few 2009s. I kept out a few S's. I don't know. I just was curious to see how many I'd get. I may put them back in with the other copper when I'm done. That's where I'm at, and we'll start. I have a funeral to attend to in the morning, so it'll be tomorrow afternoon. I am back home from the funeral and visiting with family and all that. And I've gone through 11 rolls in this second half, and I have not found anything that goes here. I've only been getting like 5 or 6 coppers per roll. Like, what happened? I had first half had 6 wheat pennies. It's like they just stopped. I hope the next few rolls starts finding something. I am at the end of the 17th roll in the second half, and I finally found something different. It's Canadian, but it looks like one of the newer ones. It's non-copper, 1999. We'll just put it over here in the foreign coin slot. I just can't get over how this second half just completely changed. The very next roll, the 18th roll, I get a copper Canadian. It's the 12-sided, 1985. It's 2 of those. I'm really in doubt if I'm going to get my 3 pounds now in this box, but I feel pretty confident that between this box and the earlier one this week, that I'll have 5 pounds for the week, which is the main thing I'm wanting to do. I'm wanting 3 pounds per box, but I wanted to get at least 5 pounds per week. Two copper that time, besides the Canadian. I'm pretty shocked at how the second half of the box has just died on me. I haven't found a wheat penny in the second half. I still have 6. I got 2 of the copper Canadians, and I got 1 non-copper. Couple of 2009s. The dime that I found is an ender. And here's just a few S pennies. I have a lot of them now. I was just curious to see how many I'd get. Haven't been getting them in the second half either. I'll probably throw those in with the just my copper for the day when I'm done. But man, I just can't get over how it died on me. I got 4 more rolls, and that will wrap it up for today. Let's see if we find anything else. Look at that. 2 rolls to go, and I found my 7th wheat penny. 1930. Hey, we get to do a new slot. That's cool. Pretty old coin. Philadelphia. Oh, and there's a 2009 behind it. That's nice. This year, I am just accumulating. Like I've said before. My goal is 260 pounds of copper, 100 silver coins. Next year, if the U.S. dollar is still our currency, I'm hoping to slow down and look a little bit more for varieties. But let's get through this year first. Besides that wheatie, I got 6 coppers. Okay, the last roll, I got 9 copper pennies. That's it. I got a few things on on my new mat. I think I'm going to enjoy it. I didn't put a gold coin on here, but that's probably not going to ever happen. Nor did I put the slot for my gnarly pennies, but I guess that's okay too. But other than that, I enjoy it. I think I'll get a kick out of it. I don't know how well you can see it. The key dates are on there, but I put those kind of in gray, just not to get in the way of the search area too awful much. Anyway, I'll put a link at the bottom if you're interested. It's over on eBay. If not, just hope you enjoy the video. I've got to get these 82s weighed and see what today's copper is, and I'll get right back with you. Just as I suspected, if you can see it there, it's 2 pounds and like 9 ounces, something like that, almost 10 ounces. But I'll add what I got the other day to this, and that is going to be over 5. Oh yeah, almost 6. Pretty doggone close to 6 pounds for the week, and that's great. That first box is a really good one. I won't have any problem getting my 260 pounds if I keep this up. The problem is if weeks come up that I just can't do anything. I believe that's going to be the killer. I suspect that I'll be able to get copper, 2.5 pounds at least average per box. So in that sense, I think we'll be good for the year. All right. Now that wraps it up, and we'll see you next time. Next week, I pick up 2 boxes of halves and a box of pennies from one bank, and I'll go find another box of pennies from another. See you later.